All right, and we're live. What's up? What's happening? Salute to the tribe. What's good? Grand Rising, ladies. I know y'all love that. What is up, fellas? I got another one. Um, like I said in the last video, I always do two parts because I never get everything out in the first part. Never. Um, you got to be a bad boy, man. You got to be a badass. You have to be the man that you know that you want to be, and not the guy that you think that everybody expects of you. Lean into who you are. You're not hurting no one. You're not doing anything to tell anybody to, dislike everybody, dislike women. No, you are making distinctions between the different kinds of women out there, the females, the leftovers, the moderns. Then you have the women out here that are trying to do right. It's hard to find them. And then the ladies out here that are few and in between. You know what I'm saying? Now, you don't run across too many women. You run across too many ladies. You're just calling it like you see it about the females that you see. No harm, no foul, right? But women right now, in my opinion, are making space for men like us. And I do a good survey of the land. I'm telling you what I see. I'm telling you what I see. And what I see is women creating space. I see women saying stuff like, I'm willing to get, and I got videos to back this up. I got the receipts, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm getting on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook looking for these clips that I don't see online and spreading it around. I see women talking in ways like, I want a man that's um on his way up, and I can help him in his journey. I want a man that is focused on healing and getting to become 100% himself so he can pour from a full cup. You hear women talking about, I'm looking for the divorced men, the men that have healed after their divorce. Just listen to a lot of women talk that are out here that are trying to look at the landscape from a level-headed perspective. Like I look, man, I pay attention to the stuff that matters, and these are really attractive women that aren't talking about 6 foot, none of that stuff no more. You do have the younger women that are out here that are just leftovers, that are talking reckless, just regurgitating what they hear older women saying, that are hurt and traumatized. But when you hear women out here that are trying to put their best foot forward, you're hearing stuff like this. Like, oh, I'm looking for a man that loves God, puts God first, let God lead him, and he leads the home. When women are saying things like this is them, they're not conceding, but they're letting it be known that we're not trying to be completely delusional. um, I'm just going to call it like I see it. You guys can take it however you want to. But women are only going to listen to certain dudes that they find attractive. And you can have guys online that are saying the facts, bringing the stats and everything, but they're not going to listen unless the words are coming out of the mouth of a man that they want to look at the lips of while he's speaking and hear his tone. So when I get on here, whether y'all dislike me or not, because I get women and I could probably take your girl, the women are listening to what I say, and men like me. And how do we know? By the fruit. They're talking about approaching men. They're talking about how, hey, listen, I'm willing to work with a guy on his way up if he's showing me clear indicators of um, being a future prospect. You're hearing women talking about, I'm looking at these guys coming. A lot of the guys that we might want are freshly coming out of divorce, and they're talking crazy about the guys needing to heal before the guy approaches them. But we're not going to approach. That's just woman cope. They're watching men doing what they're doing, not even talking about women like that, and waiting on the men to start talking like that. Guys like me. I'm trying to tell you, man, there's a lot of women that find me attractive that y'all, like other content creators, they know that these women be finding me attractive. They know that they watch me enough to hear my talking points on a woman's mouth. Okay. And that's only because these women are just not in denial. These women are just riding the wave. They find me attractive. They know that I know what I'm talking about. So why not watch a man that they can learn something from while getting some eye candy? So instead of y'all hating on me, it's not going to stop women from finding me attractive. You can shoot into windows and whatnot, and consider me a Chad or Tyrone, think that I'm just some attractive guy, so it don't matter what I say because women are going to find me attractive no matter what. Oh yes, it does matter what I say. You can talk your way out of some box. Trust and believe. Trust and believe no matter what you look like. I'm just fluent in womanese. You know, taking the time to pay attention. I take notes. When I do my research, I'm studying for like that reason, for data only. I'm not like studying women like women study men. They're looking at like mannerisms, tone, my the way that I'm presenting myself, and the way that I'm grooming myself, my lips, stuff like that, man. Eye contact. They're looking for the traits that they find attractive in men. I'm not doing that when I'm doing my research. It's about the data, and that's it. But these women out here, man, they're making that's called creating space. They're creating space for men like us. You still have the guys out here, and remember when I tell you, when men are talking like, oh, women only want this, guys with money over 6 foot. Look at those guys. Are those guys over 6 foot? Do they have money? More than likely, they fall within one of those buckets, right? And they're just putting themselves on. You can't listen to another man that's telling you that you don't have a chance. Women are out here creating space for the men they find attractive. They're not talking about the stuff that men are online bragging about that women want. They're talking about what they actually want. Do you think that women would be talking about trying to get divorced men or whatever if they were only looking for men that have never been married and men without kids? They're looking for what they like. And what they like is falling within the parameters of whatever space they're creating. Let me cook. You know what I'm saying? And they're creating a space for a man that isn't the kind of guy that guys think that they want. Because y'all are out here thinking you're over 6 foot and got a little bit of money. They're already creating space for a different type of guy. So it doesn't matter what other men think that women want or what other men think about you. You got to go off of what you're noticing that women are saying. And they're creating space, talking in a way like, a guy that's on a spiritual journey, that's tapped in with God, that loves himself, that's hygienic, that works out. They're talking about like it don't matter like the brand of clothes he's wearing, it just fits on him and he knows how to make it work. He has a style about him, the way that he speaks, he can articulate his thought. This is the stuff that you're doing. Women know that smart men can read between the lines. I can read between the lines of all this stuff being said, especially for these women online that are, they're elevated. They're not on no regular human being type stuff. Y'all know who y'all are. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on some superwoman, some ascended being type of stuff. Like I see a couple of them, a few of them online. I can always tell an ascended being from just a woman that's just regurgitating talking points, or a woman that's a leftover woman that's low vibrational. You know what I'm saying? And these ascended women, they're out here looking. They found a righteous man, a real one, and they're letting it be known when these guys are like, these women are looking for this guy that there isn't a woman talking about height anymore. Some of them are still talking about money, but they're talking about the spiritual side of things. That's what they're mainly focused on. And if you're tapped in and you're working on your spiritual connection, whatever your height is, wherever your money's at, that's where women want someone that can steal their mind. You know what I'm saying? That they think that they know something and they start listening to you talk and they just get lost in your words. That's what they're looking for. So while you dudes are out here just talking in circles, and basically what you're trying to do is indoctrinate and convince women of what they want, they're still showing you better than they can tell you. And you see frustration in men that are like a certain height and, have a certain amount of money and clout. They see that the women are still speaking about a guy and they're like, who is this guy that you're talking about? I'm not him. Yeah, they're not talking about you. If you pay attention to the dudes that are getting views or whatnot, like me, that might be a smaller channel where, I'm getting my viewership is almost split between men and women on two of my YouTube channels. It's like 40 something % women on my King David the Chosen channel And you know, women are using fake profiles, probably, you know, with male names for some of them. So if it's showing 40 something percent as women, it's probably more along the lines of 50 something. They're being drawn to me, whatever I'm putting up. I hear things that I can tell that the videos and the titles that I have, I can tell when women are speaking in their content that they've watched it or they've noticed it. You know, just I'm putting a lot of, you know, throat baby and head bobbing type of content out, and I'm seeing women are talking about that. So women are attracted to what they're attracted to. When I acknowledge the fact that I'm one of the men that women are attracted to and they listen to, and what you need to be doing is trying to work your way around somebody like me that women are naturally attracted to, and that way your influence can be, you know, said to somebody that they're going to listen to, instead of thinking that it's you ain't him. I mean, I'm gonna be real. You ain't him. These women are not talking on that 666 stuff anymore. They thought they liked that till somebody like me and other Sigmas came around and said, whoa, 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 hold up. What's up with these 5'9" dudes? Like, you're even hearing women talking like, I'll take me like a 5'9" dude, I'll take me like a tripod. They're talking in a way that's like putting 6-foot dudes out of a job, man. They don't even look. You're being put on 5'9", 5. Dude, you're being put on the same way that these 6 foot and up guys are trying to put themselves on. The same way, you know, women that are lost in the sauce and ain't done any real research are still talking that 6 foot and up stuff. So, man, listen, all I'm saying is they're making their choices. They've decided if you continue to stay on your journey, you got to stay in the gym, man. Like, man, however you need to work it out, home workouts, calisthenics, in between work sessions, while you're at work, trying to grab a little bit, you know, going to the gym, sneaking off at work or whatever, or after work or before work or at night. But you got to get the frame right. Get the frame right and start learning stuff that you want to learn, which is going to mean that you're going to be reading, comprehending, and you're going to be reading and learning something that you want to, not just learning stuff because everyone else knows it, everyone else has read those books. You don't need these books, man. You know, when you tap in properly, your street smarts, your common sense, all this stuff kicks in. People want to think that people think that I've read, oh, he just read like the 48 Laws of Power, and I haven't read none of that stuff. I ain't read none of those books, man. Y'all want to believe that because it makes it easier on you to be like, well, that's why I have not. And I've done that for a reason. I've done it for a reason. One of them books, I think it was 48 Laws. I like read like the first like paragraph or two. And I'm like, I already know this crap. Tossed it. I don't need to learn that junk, man. I don't. Whoever wrote that stuff, it is an observer who observed people that were living this. I'm one of the people that gets observed. I don't know. I know what I need to be looking into a book for, and it ain't some guy telling me how it's done. You know, no. That's intuitively let known to you by God whenever you tap in properly. So you guys get back in nature. When you get out in nature, you start walking or whatever, and the trees, you know, blowing in the wind, the leaves, the birds are chirping, the fresh air. You get out there, you breathe it in, you taste it, man. You know what I mean? It tastes good. I mean, you be out there doing what you got to do, man. You know, you feel the dirt underneath your feet while you're walking or running. The soil is mushy a little bit. The grass. I mean, it's bro. You got to get. You're made for this, man. It keeps you grounded as a man. You know, and you need these things as a man because we're not built for all this internet fake reality thing. Hey, we build the structures so women can lose themselves in these algorithms and things of that nature to make themselves feel better. We get more out of building than the actual thing that's built itself. Social media, internet, hey, it's fun, it's cute. We build, we have a good time on it, but we get back off of there, we get back in the real world, and we continue to build. We base ourselves in reality. None of this stuff online matters. It ain't that serious. But anyway, you guys, ran too long on this one too. Had a lot to say today. It is what it is. Smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Join the tribe. What are you waiting for? You know you want to. So you can drop, you know what I'm saying? You can catch the latest drops. If you're trolling, you guys set the notification bell so you can be the first one to troll in the comment section. All of your comments are much appreciated. It all goes towards the algorithm and works in favor of my channel. So, like the greats have always said, a win is a win. A win is a win. You know what I mean? So, you guys, you know, till next time, love and light. Salute. That's what's happening. I'm your brother, and I'm out.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.